Skol Vikings, what's good? Purple and Gold Nation. It's your boy, hyped as ever, bringing you the hottest Minnesota Vikings news for 2025. Today, we're diving into the biggest storyline in the NFL right now. J.J. McCarthy is set to take over as our QB1, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Picture this. A 22-year-old kid, fresh off a brutal injury, stepping into the spotlight to lead a team that won 14 games last year. Can he handle the pressure? That's what we're unpacking today, Vikings fans. So, grab your horns, hit that like button, and let's break down why McCarthy's moment is the story to watch. Ready for the ride? Let's go. Last summer, J.J. McCarthy was turning heads at Vikings training camp, pushing veteran Sam Darnold for the starting gig. The kid from Michigan, drafted 10th overall in 2024, was showing why GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah and coach Kevin O'Connell bet big on him. He was eating up coaching points, mastering the playbook, and flashing that arm talent in practice. Against the #1 defense, he was playing fast yet under control, proving he could hang with the big dogs. Vikings.com reported O'Connell saying McCarthy's progress was stacking up, and you could feel the buzz in Minnesota. This was our future, and it was looking bright. Then, disaster struck. In the preseason opener against the Raiders, McCarthy tweaked his knee. 2 days later, the diagnosis hit like a linebacker. A torn meniscus requiring surgery. A second cleanup procedure followed, sidelining him for the entire 2024 season. 5 months of on-field development gone. He lost weight, faced mental and physical hurdles, and had to watch from the sidelines as Darnold led the Vikings to a 14-3 record. But here's the thing, McCarthy didn't sulk. He was in the building, taking notes, asking questions, and soaking up knowledge. Fans, what do you think? Can a rookie bounce back from a lost year like that? Drop your thoughts below. Despite the setback, McCarthy's work ethic never wavered. O'Connell told Sports Illustrated he's been at the facility nearly every day since the Vikings' playoff loss to the Rams in January 2025. He's back to his pre-injury weight, throwing multiple days a week, and moving like the dynamic QB we saw at Michigan. The Vikings staff is hyped, with O'Connell saying McCarthy's mental growth in the offense is off the charts. He's not just rehabbing his knee, he's studying defenses, learning the verbiage, and preparing to lead. Imagine the fire in this kid's heart, knowing he's got a stacked roster waiting for him. Skol Nation, are you feeling the excitement yet? Let's talk about that roster, because the Vikings built a squad to make McCarthy's life easier. They re-signed Aaron Jones, traded for Jordan Mason, and added Rondale Moore to an already lethal receiving core with Justin Jefferson. The offensive line got a boost with center Ryan Kelly and guard Will Fries, per CBS Minnesota. Defensively, Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave joined the trenches, making this a playoff-caliber unit. This isn't a rebuild. It's a team ready to contend now. But here's the question. Can a 22-year-old with 0 NFL starts handle the weight of a 14-win team's expectations? Sound off in the comments, Vikings fans. Now let's address the elephant in the room, Aaron Rodgers. Yes, the 4-time MVP reached out to the Vikings, pitching a 1-year run while mentoring McCarthy. ESPN reported the Vikings listened, but ultimately, they said, thanks but no thanks. Why? Because they believe in J.J. O'Connell, and Adofo-Mensah doubled down, with the GM saying McCarthy starting is the outcome we want. That's a bold move, passing on a legend to bet on a kid. But after seeing McCarthy's preseason flashes, like that 18-yard strike to Jalen Nailor while climbing the pocket, it's hard not to trust the vision. What do you think? Did the Vikings make the right call? Flashback to that Raiders preseason game because it showed why McCarthy's got IT. On one play, he faced a free rusher, stood tall, and delivered a play-action dart to Tristan Jackson as a linebacker drilled him. Another time, he layered a touch pass between 3 defenders, showing poise beyond his years. O'Connell called these throws big time, highlighting McCarthy's ability to read, react, and execute under pressure. These moments had the Vikings staff whispering about a potential QB controversy before the injury hit. Fans, how confident are you in McCarthy's ability to replicate that magic in 2025? Let's hear it. The Vikings' offseason moves scream confidence in McCarthy, but they're not reckless. With only Brett Rippon as the current backup, they're eyeing a veteran like Joe Flacco to mentor JJ, per BVM Sports. This is about insurance, not doubt. Minnesota knows a young QB needs support, especially after losing Darnold to Seattle and Daniel Jones to Indy. Adolfo Mensa told NBC Sports they're building a quarterback-friendly system, with a strong run game and stout defense to take pressure off McCarthy. Skull Nation, who do you want as McCarthy's backup? Drop your picks below. As we head toward the 2025 NFL Draft, the Vikings are all in on McCarthy's development. O'Connell's taking a personal role in his training this spring, per the Star Tribune, focusing on footwork and decision-making in the dropback game. McCarthy's already a wizard at play-action, but mastering the NFL's quick game is the next step. With OTAs starting soon, all eyes will be on how he picks up where he left off. The kid's been cleared for full activity, and Vikings.com says he's exceeding checkpoints in rehab. Vikings fans, what's your bold prediction for McCarthy's first season? Share it in the comments. Here's the bottom line. JJ McCarthy's got the keys to a Ferrari, and it's his time to shine. The Vikings are betting big on their 2024 top 10 pick, and the NFL world is watching. Will he lead Minnesota back to the playoffs? Can he silence the doubters and become the franchise QB we've been waiting for? The journey starts now, and I'm pumped to see where it takes us. Skol Vikings! If you're as hyped as I am, smash that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more Vikings news. Share this with your fellow fans, and let's get ready for 2025. Skol!